Okay, so you have the fish man prepare the bones. He debones the fish and he gives you the bones and the fish separate.
All I tell them once a year is I want pike and white, I want 1.5 pounds of chopped fish, and they send it, and the bones and the onion, and that's it.
All right, so show me the bones that are cooking. Show me the bones that are cooking.
Oh, that's the bones of the 2 fish.
And how much water do you put in the pot?
I don't.
Just to kind of cover a little bit? Almost cover. Almost cover.
I'll see if I need more, I'll add afterwards.
And you just slowly simmer it, not boil it? Slowly?
Slowly simmer.
For how long?
About an hour or so. You would like you do anything to have stock.
Okay.
I put salt, pepper, a little sugar.
What's a little? Like a tablespoon?
I don't know. I taste everything. And a drop of almond paste.
Oh, almond.
That's what gives it the good taste. Sarah also said, "Give me the recipe." I said,
"It's in your head.
It's in the tasting."
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
Now I have to start to tell the whole story all over again.
No. And I see the carrots are ready to go on top.
I'm going to put the carrots in the water later, and that will be for putting on
top. Yeah.
These bones, and in that thing I'm going to make the broth. I've cooked it in advance so that we can start with the fish.
Good.
Okay. Now there's a lot of meat left on. I usually nibble. Would you do me a favor, please?
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna put it.
Yes, but it has to be.
Now, did they grind it?
We need the meat. They send it this way. That's the advantage of
paying through the nose.
And that's a fish, white and pike.
Oh, but it's ground.
Chopped, nothing in it, just chopped.
Right, but it's ground.
Ground. They do it for
it's
me.
Almost like a paste.
They know it, and then I'm going to put the onion.
She has them give
and
her the
everything that's going into flavor.
Oh, you don't do chop. You have them grate the onions.
They do everything for me, and I put it together.
Okay.
No, if they would do it, then I wouldn't know.
Right.
They send me like this, and the bones. No, wait a minute. It's going. Oh, you've got it. Yeah. I'm sorry. I thought it was going like that.
No.
Wait a minute. This is the way I do it. Take it away from here. Put it there somewhere. I don't want it on the oven. You know, there's a lot of delicious meat on the bone. Don't throw it away. Look at it.
Wait a minute. Wait, where are you going with that?
Well, we're gonna.
Oh. So you save the bones.
She wants to pick the meat
You
off.
can if you want to. There's nothing.
Right.
There's nibble. That's all. Now I'm going to make the meat patties. I will put it in here. So you have a good. This is the stuff.
But also, what's in the bones is what makes it have the jelly.
This has got salt, pepper, a little sugar, and a drop.
How much of the almond extract do you think
I
you
don't
put?
know.
Not much.
A drop
I would-
maybe or two.
I don't even like
That's
it.
that's the trouble. I have no recipe. I do it by taste.
Right.
I've been doing that for all my married life. The fancy one that she made here.
Those have been cooked already?
No, they're
No,
raw.
Oh, they're raw.
you can if you want to
To cook. Right.
Yeah, that's for decoration. The
She
fish
just puts it on top of your
and
bone.
it doesn't hurt the taste. Also, I think we don't need too many. I think I have
That's
enough
Axel's
there.
favorite part.
The carrot on top? I think my favorite part might be the horseradish.
Okay. You can. Okay, now we're going to.
It's funny, you don't think this is a dish children would like, but I liked it better when I was younger, I think.
Oh, I loved
Like when I was
it as
a kid, I loved it.
Me too.
And now, like, I eat it, but I don't, like, look forward to it in the same way.
Nicole wants to come. She called. She's a little late. I said,
Do you need a measuring cup, Mrs. Chef?
"Excuse
Do you
me.
need measuring cup?
Do I need that?
Yeah?
For
Do you need
what?
to measure the matzo
I
meal?
don't
or-
measure anything.
Okay.
That's our problem. That's why we have to see it right
Well,
from you.
That's why. You know, that's the old-fashioned way. And I told you how I got to learn. Grandpa didn't like my mother's fish, and I didn't like his mother's fish.
So you make your own?
So I made my own. Okay.
So I'm glad you came today.
Sarah,
Catherine.
maybe next year we'll compete. You make it and I'll make
together.
it.
No.
We'll see if we remember
You
the
use
same
all
thing.
those onions.
It was like one big onion, very finely chopped, so it was
Did I have
juicy.
the spoon?
It's right here.
Oh,
You use all those. How much meat was there? Do you know
A
how much
pound
it
and a
weighed?
half.
Pound and a half.
but I don't know if
Approximately, it was 2 fish, so, but she
Yeah.
asked for about a pound and a half.
Okay.
And as I said to, oh, I thought someone was coming. As I said to,
I think it's the workman upstairs.
as I said to Katie here, they don't even send me the bill till later. You'll be shocked when you see it.
Really?
So it's a handiwork. It's not the fish that you pay. It takes them for a long time to fix it up.
To take all the bones.
They put it in a grinder.
Take all the
No, they have
bones.
to
They don't
the
have to take
meat
all the
off
bones out.
bones.
All those little tiny
all they
pin
do
bones?
is fillet the meat and put it in a
No,
grinder.
to
Why
take
not?
off the meat of the bone takes an hour.
No.
Oh, absolutely.
How do you
fish
think?
has a lot of bones.
Wait a minute. How do you think you get a fillet when you buy fillets in the fish market?
They cut off of the spine, and this is taken off. Listen, this is the way it is, and this has been going on for the last 25 years. So what can I tell you?
Fish is expensive. It's not the bones.
It's not the bone.
When I
it's
go
a-
buy a fillet of fish now, it's $25.
It's
What
not,
kind of fish
it
are you
is
buying?
Not, it is not.
No.
It is not. It's not the fish. The fish alone would cost maybe
Okay,
$25.
we have to stop
It's a
arguing. It's on the
handyman.
video.
Okay.
No,
How much matzo meal?
I don't know.
All right, just
See.
pour some in and we'll see.
Look at that. We have to put.
Why don't we, Lily?
Well,
Let's put it in a half cup measuring and see how much you use, and then we'll be able to know. Yeah.
I think that's a cup. No, what is that,
It
Sarah?
is.
Yeah.
what is that? Oh, the matzo meal.
So
Okay.
use the matzo meal from here.
And then we'll know about how much you use.
Yeah.
Okay, a little sea salt.
Oh, that's a lot. That's at least a teaspoon.
Teaspoon. I'd say that's about a teaspoon. What is that, Grandma? Pepper. Black pepper.
A little bit of almond.
Just a scrap.
That's my secret.
Oh, that's enough.
You say so?
Yeah.
You're
But
my
it's still
tea-
going to cook. You won't taste
You're
it
my
the same.
teacher now.
Yeah. It's the
Oh,
one
it was
flavor I
white
don't
pepper
really
you
like.
used. You use white pepper
Do
always?
you want dark pepper? What's the difference?
Well, if you want us to make it and it tastes like yours, I need to know.
Well,
I
the
do
white
think-
pepper, you use white pepper when you're cooking with white, so it doesn't look
Right,
like little black
it blends
specks.
right in, yeah.
Now I
You
want
use
to.
a lot of pepper in there,
Now I
Lily.
want
That was
to,
a lot of
I want
pepper. I
to
think
show
maybe
you.
by
I want to
accident.
tell you something. When you taste this, spit it out. These fish come.
You know
from
what
the-
happens to her
I had
before?
a worm.
Worms.
What?
These
She had
fish,
worms before from eating raw fish.
Yes, I had this. Yeah, it comes from.
So that was about a little more than half a cup of matzo meal so far. We'll see if we add some more.
2 eggs.
2 eggs.
And
My
do those
grandmother
get
used to be
beaten,
very
Lily, or do you
offended
beat
because
them
she
in
would
there?
make this and we would call it fish
Lily,
hamburgers.
do you beat those first, or?
Yeah, yes, otherwise
Right.
it's not even.
It's a gourmet hamburger.
Exactly.
Lily, you're the only, I bet if we took a vote and we did a thing in the United States and put you on television, there's no other 99-year-old woman making gefilte fish today.
It's so true.
So that
And
was
do
2
a class.
beaten eggs.
I'm going to taste, and I'm going to spit.
I wish I had more time.
Don't swallow it. When I went to the doctor, he said, "Have you been tasting raw fish?" And I said, "Yes." He said, "Well, that's where you get it from."
What? I missed that conversation.
From eating it before it's
I had
cooked.
a worm once.
Like a tapeworm.
Leave it alone.
What is that?
Defrosting
Chicken
for
breast.
dinner.
Oh.
Multitasking.
Looks like fish.
And he asked me, "Did you taste raw fish?" I said, "Yes." He said, "Well, that's where you get it from the lakes."
Wow.
So
We have that on video now.
now I've got to taste
I
it.
knew that story already. Didn't she never told you
And
that?
then I'm going to spit it
I
out.
think maybe twice she said it. That was a big taste.
Very peppery.
I need salt.
Is it too peppery?
Need salt, you said?
I need some salt.
Oh, she spits it out because of that.
So she doesn't swallow. All right, so you have a bowl of water that you wet your hands so it doesn't stick.
I'm loving the gloves, Aunt Lily.
Well,
Very
I tell
chic.
She doesn't want to
otherwise
smell.
You stink for days.
I don't blame you.
Shirt and the gloves.
That's Uncle Willem's. That's an Uncle Willem shirt, right?
Yeah. That's my cooking shirt.
So he's having the fish with us after all.
$5,000 shirt to cook.
I love it, right? Yeah.
But I tell you, the smell of that fish sticks to you forever. You have no idea.
Yeah, I do.
Well,
All right, so
Okay.
wet your hands.
And there's no flour or anything, right?
no much of flour for Passover, forbidden.
Oh, yeah.
Verboten.
All right, so
See?
it's sort of like a large egg / a small hamburger.
It's on top of it. Left
No, but
alone.
That's how you cook an egg.
Now, where's the...
Do you have to turn them over, or you just leave
Never
them?
leave them alone. They
Leave
like
them
to-
alone for about an hour,
Yeah.
and the heat is like a little more than a simmer, I would
No,
say.
well, this is going to make it boil. So
I'm going to wait. That's why I'm waiting, and
Yeah.
then I'm going to adjust the heat.
So you want it to be a simmer? What do you want the heat to be?
Simmer,
A
of
simmer.
course. Otherwise, the juice will all go away.
I wonder why they have to cook so long. It's long time. What makes it done?
What makes it what?
Done.
Done?
Finished.
How do you know when it's done?
ready? Call you.
It has to be finished after an hour. It told me it's finished.
So you don't think after half an hour it would be cooked all the way through?
Could be.
But you don't mind giving it extra time?
You know, it's like you want the recipe. I do it by, it's the way I have been doing it. It will take at least